Do you know how to draw? If yes, now you can convert your basic scribbles into jaw-dropping photorealistic creations like this or this or this. And if you are artistically challenged like me and you draw like a 5-year-old, even then you can convert this basic doodle of a car into this or this basic doodle of a penguin into this. In this video, I will unveil the groundbreaking scribble model of stable diffusion, which can convert your scribbles into astonishingly photorealistic creations. I will also talk about the various settings and preprocessors available on it and how they affect the final image. So let's get started with the tutorial. But before that, you need to install Stable Diffusion on your system and ControlNet extension on Stable Diffusion. I have made separate videos for both where I've shared step-by-step process to install both, and I will be sharing the link of both in the description, so do check them out. Now let's launch Stable Diffusion and create some images. So I have uploaded this sketch on ControlNet. I will be enabling ControlNet and I have set it on Scribble model. So we can see in total there are 4 preprocessors available for Scribble model, and we will generate image using each one of these. By default, PidNet preprocessor is set, so we will be using this, and rest all the settings I will keep in default. I will also check Pixel Perfect checkbox. So this is the prompt I have entered, and this is the negative prompt. I am using sampling method Euler A. Number of sampling steps is set at 30 and seed is set at random. I have set width and height at 540 and 960, which is proportional to the dimensions of image I have uploaded. Now let's generate our first image. So this is the image that was generated using PidNet preprocessor, and this is the grayscale map that was generated using PidNet preprocessor. So what is the difference between different preprocessors in Scribble model? Different preprocessors in Scribble model capture different amount of details from the image that we upload in ControlNet. Let me show you the grayscale maps that are generated using different preprocessors and the image that are generated by them. So this grayscale map is created by PidNet preprocessor. This is generated by Head preprocessor. This is created by XDoc preprocessor, and this is created by Invert preprocessor. As we can see in Head preprocessor, least amount of details are captured from the sketch that we upload into ControlNet. In case of PidNet, which is set by default, slightly more details are captured. In case of XDoc, Scribble model capture the maximum amount of details. It is suggested to use invert gray model when in the sketch that we upload, there is white background and black lines, as was the case in the sketch that we uploaded in ControlNet. So this is the image that was generated by PidNet preprocessor, and as we can see that Stable Diffusion was able to create a wonderful image using this. This was the image that was generated using Head preprocessor, and this image is also good. And this is the image that was generated when we used XDoc preprocessor. As we can see in case of XDoc preprocessor, there are a lot of redundant lines which are now captured in the final image, due to which the final image looks a bit unrealistic. XDoc model is suitable for these kind of sketches which are highly detailed. So this is the grayscale map that was generated, and this is the final image that we got. Now this is the image that was generated using the invert gray map. As we can see that the hairstyle of the main subject is changed when we use the invert gray map. And as I mentioned before, this preprocessor is suggested whenever the background is white and outlines are black. But even if you use other preprocessors in case of white background and black lines, you will get good results, as we saw in our previous examples. So in case of Scribble model, the preprocessor you choose depends upon the amount of details you want to capture in the final image from the sketch you uploaded. If you are using a rough sketch, like in this case, then it's suggested to use Head or PidNet preprocessor. And if you are using a highly detailed sketch, like in this case, it's suggested to use XDoc preprocessor. I encourage you to try out all the preprocessors so that you get the best possible result. Other settings available here are control weight, starting control step, ending control step, control mode, and resize mode, and also preprocessor resolution when you uncheck the pixel perfect checkbox. These are the global settings of ControlNet which are available for all ControlNet models. And I have discussed these in great details in my depth model video. So if you want to know about these settings, do check out that video. I will be sharing the link of that video below in the description. Scribble model is a blessing in disguise for artists and designers who always start with a sketch. Now they can transform every sketch they create into photorealistic images, which will give them a better idea of the final character they are creating or final product they are designing. With this, we come to the end of this video. If you like this video, do hit the like button and subscribe for more such videos.